What is up, everybody, for episode 28 of State of the Art? And I am joined here with Cox Create and Dacre, the toy maker from Almighty Legends. Today we have a nice treat for you guys. We're going to be going over some toy news and then also some recent updates coming from Almighty Legends. And what better way to get the update than directly from Dacre himself? So how have you guys been today?
Good. I got off early today, so good.
You seem to have a little bit more energy than normal too. I can tell. You got that
for about 20
glint,
minutes, and then
that glint in those blue eyes. Yeah, exactly. And Dacre, how are you doing today?
Good, doing okay. Kids are getting sick. They all got cold, so I'm kind of dealing with that. And the walking.
You're next.
Dishes,
don't get a cold. Don't get a cold.
Yeah.
Resist.
Yeah. So pretty good.
So sick kids. They just. I mean, kids are just like
germ factory.
They just run in there with it. Like they're just full of it, and they're just dropping germs everywhere, and you're gonna get sick.
As soon as my son starts coughing, I'm like, get away from me. I don't want to do this.
And I got 5 of them. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. You're customizing.
Like
you need to start
doing them. Like my. I got 2 there. My super spreaders. Like they'll start coughing, and they just like, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Stop.
I tell people my son is where COVID originated.
Yeah, that's what I said to my son today.
You need to get some custom like bubbles to put them in. It's like you're sick, go into your bubble and just let them walk around like hamsters throughout your home. You know? Yep, they're hungry, you just sort of feed it through a tube into the ball.
Yep, eating smoothies all day.
And cheeses.
Eat your gruel. It'll make you feel better. Here's some vitamins. Actually, you can just blend it all into the mush and then feed it through that way.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not here to talk about mush and gruel. We're here to talk about action figures. And speaking of, what have you guys picked up? Anything new this week?
Go ahead, Dacre. You go first.
Oh, I got a couple of what I call pre-orders from China. That's what came in when the wife asked why I got boxes. So, but no,
okay.
What's that box? Oh, it's a pre-order years ago.
Right. Years ago. Like 5 years ago.
Walmart, I picked these guys up. Got these 2. Weird figures, to say the least. I don't know. I think I might try to see how the other Peter B. Parker looks on him. The one that came in the first wave.
Yeah.
See if maybe it looks better. But I feel like his pants are really loose in the waist there. And then Spider-Punk, I'm afraid to even like touch the elbows or even get him out of the package.
No.
He looks so skinny, but he looks really cool.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Yeah. But so I got those, and then I always like finding cool Hot Wheels. So I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. And that's like one of the
that electric Humvee.
The EV Hummer.
Yeah. What are you playing Call of Duty on?
Tries to get that car. Yeah, then I got, of course, my little custom Civic.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you play Call of Duty on?
PlayStation. I'm dead broke 29 over there.
It's cross-play art.
It is, but it's hard. It's like you got to go in Discord to like have a party chat to try to make it. Game chat is a pain.
That's how I do my
party
chat now.
The DMZ.
That's what that's what I prefer out of all the modes is like DMZ, and then it's like I try not to do game chat because it gives away your position too easily.
Right.
You know, like actually before the stream, me and my buddy. Oh, you got a Green Ranger there.
Ooh. Yeah, and I got the.
I'm sorry, man.
Cool.
That Green Ranger, just don't put the human heads on them.
No, who would do that anyway?
Because that Green Ranger human head looks horrible. Oh, he got more. You just jumped in there showing off your stuff.
Oh yeah, buddy. I got plenty more. I'm Dacre the toy collector.
But guys, if you guys want Super 7 right now, go over to Bigbadtoystore, and he's got an online sale going on. It's pretty good.
What is it?
Toyco Toys and Collectibles.
Yeah,
okay.
Andrew
Yen.
But
so you like the little small Transformers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all Transformers.
Okay. Ooh.
So you got yours. Those are the All Stars Series 5.
All Stars.
I
only got 3 of them. I got the
the human.
This guy was cool, the little Ranger guy, and then the one from He-Man.
Nice.
And then I got the horse was the other one.
The horse. Is it just the regular horse?
This horse, judged like a horse. No, dude, they make the best horses, and they have the best moose, which I need to get for my father Christmas.
The moose is really cool.
Oh, cool.
But
Judd, turns out I don't mind them too bad. Like I picked up the turtles, and now I'm gonna do the Rangers. So I like them on sale. Let's put it that way. I like Super 7 on sale.
So I did I don't know, I might have showed this stuff already, but I'm showing it again. So since you're showing Mythic, so ended up getting mine in as well.
Oh wow.
Is that front piece, is that plastic or soft?
That right there soft.
Oh, cool.
So I'm a big Aerther faction, so it's like I go with that, and she's pretty cool. She basically can't think of a name. I can't think off the top of my head. Either way, they used a lot of little retooling from another character and made her into some evil Black Knight, which is awesome. So, and her name is Lady Averona. And then, of course, with me being a Goblin fan, you got to add to that Goblin connect. You need a sorcerer.
Cool.
He looks just like you.
But those are the two I picked from that set. I did get a good deal off of Scammer Bay, because I wanted some background, I just wanted background civilians, and that's something that I was looking for, Shartimus's toy line. He was gonna make all these civilian type people, and then he ruined it by turning them into creatures and stupid crap. And that's why it failed. But but then I had to get this 2 set of Ned and Peter Parker because it's a great set, and they're just great.
What is he doing with his hands?
Well, I had. Actually, here, I'll show you. It's very awkward. I mess with them while I'm working, so
show
it's
him again.
That's how I had it. It's like Recondo. What are you doing with poor Peter?
Yeah. Without Recondo though, he's all.
And then I had Ned stand in front of him with his hands up, but so I picked those up and got Invisible.
Oh wow,
Donatello.
I got to order that from Ted tonight.
To go with my headless Leo.
That's the last one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's no, I got to get Casey Jones.
I don't like the Casey. That's just me.
I didn't think I was going to like it, but I saw somebody review it, and I was like, I do like some of it, and I'm a Casey Jones fan. Yeah. And then of course I went down a rabbit hole, and I opened these on the Facebook group Plastic Cannibals. So I went down the Joy Toy rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, dude.
So got some Grey Knights.
Too.
A third one should be arriving on tomorrow, maybe. I think tomorrow or in 2 days. I should have a third one, and then you got the Flag Bearer. And the Flag Bearer is really cool because it's just this image of a Grey Knight piercing a demon with the swords. Tons of detail. For the price, if you can get them off of international sites or Amazon and stuff like that, these things are great. They feel solid. And an example, I don't even know if I have a 3 3/4 figure laying around somewhere. No, I do. Here we go. Because it's 1/18 scale, right? So I'm not going to use the Flag Bearer because he has basically a flag blocking him. So you got yourself this guy in the armor. So that's pretty much, it's 1/18 scale. Here you got a normal guy that's not in a power armor suit. This is G.I. Joe. So it's pretty cool that they actually, how it's scaled, that's actually a guy wearing power armor.
Yeah.
But those were my pickups.
Yeah, Joy Toys. Amazing.
Oh, so you got some Joy Toys as well.
Oh yeah. I have a little little diorama back here. I'm gonna be setting up.
And
nice. Yeah. That'll be cool. I only have 2. I have 2 of the mechs that have the figures that go inside of them.
Oh yeah. That's kind of the inspiration with my toy lines. They do a scale where they have the smaller mechs and then they have the larger figures too. So I'm going a next step up.
Look at Canuck. Look at him.
The Canuck, join the dark side, feel the hate, look within your whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, Jet said I'm freezing up a little bit. So he says I'm early, laugh out loud, but I didn't notice I was freezing. I don't
Hey,
got
you
no
seem
weak
fine.
signal. Oh, okay. So they're pushing you to bite the bullet and go for the joy toy
They
rabbit
are.
holes. What they're saying, they all are.
What
You
they're
should do it.
saying is they're going to pay my rent next month, right? Or my mortgage.
Yeah,
All right,
much
so we're gonna dive into some reviews. Why is it asking me what to open stuff? So we had some reviews today. Lots of Hasbro reveals, not reviews, reveals. Lots of reveals, and so we're gonna jump into their Dungeons and Dragons.
Boo.
So, did you say boo?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Look at the Eye of Beholder.
He's cool. I don't care for the.
And he comes with a goldfish, but he's actually.
Your internet's crap.
You're frozen.
There I go freezing again,
There
right
you go.
in the middle of me talking. Yeah,
We
see,
can hear
StreamYard
you.
is saying I have one bar. Maybe it's because I'm not using Chrome. Maybe I need to switch over to Chrome. I'm using the whatever, the one that Microsoft wants people to use. But anyway,
Yeah, that's your problem.
so it's basically a beholder. He's got a cool little stand of gold and articulated jaw, articulated tendrils.
They did a pretty good job with this one, I think.
Yeah.
That mound of gold looks like ass.
Just add a
Cool if
wash
they made
to
a
it.
bog one.
Well, what's cool about him is inside the mouth, his eyes actually, you can shift his eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
So his eyes move left and right. His jaws articulated. So it was pretty impressive, and the way all the tendrils were moving, I'm like, this is worthy. If you're into any like fantasy RPG, like if you play Dungeons and Dragons, you know what a beholder is. And then the next one, we get ourselves a cat with tendrils. No,
it's the Venom cat.
Yeah, creepy. I don't know if it's reused from the One Panther, but they just added extra leg.
Is it a Venus flycat?
They looks like they added that abdomen piece with an extra leg part, so that's probably all new. Because everything that's new on it's coming out of that one piece.
Well, look at it. With all the legs, it can get into that type of pose.
Yeah,
and those are just creepy looking. I pre-ordered the Beholder. I didn't pre-order this one because I'm iffy on it. Don't know if I really need it. But then we got an owl bear. Second cool. Owl bear, which is odd because you got the one from, I guess, the movie, which is a white owl. And I mean, then we got this brown one. Dacre, you ever play any D&D yourself?
Not so much. No. I did like maybe a couple of campaigns recently. But I always want to. It's just trying to find somebody other people that want to do it as well. And then trying to teach my kids, it's like, herding cats. So
yeah, my ADHD, I can't do it. It takes too long.
See, that's the problem now with any game that's not Monopoly or Uno or something like that. Like I'll have like adult friends and I'll be like, dude, we could play this game. I got all these cool games like Carcassonne or, I keep wanting it's I can't think of the name. I have it's a zombie one where you lay out tiles and you can place zombies and stuff like that. It might be called Zombies actually, but it requires a little reading. I got the Ghostbusters board game, but nobody wants to learn new board games.
Yeah.
So the owl bear looks pretty cool. I passed on it. I didn't really need an owl bear, but it's still cool.
He's cool, yeah.
Yeah. And then we're jumping into that, which we're not going to talk about that yet because that's we don't need to talk about that. Not yet. because they also revealed some Tuscan.
Warriors
4-packs.
Yeah.
We got some Toy Arc website for the awesomeness, but I guess he doesn't even have pictures of it. I could have just brought him up. But anyway, they released a vintage set of 4 Tusken Raiders, which I never understood why Hasbro didn't release army builders more often in multi-packs. And why don't we get more multi-packs in the 6-inch line? We did get this Pike Soldier 1 from Black Series. Why, if you're doing a 4 set, why not do a 2-pack for Black Series?
Right.
Because Hasbro.
And they're all talking about prices. So Skew was saying that it's $39 for that Displacer, which is the cat, $45 for the new second Owlbear. Beholder was $50. So first time you guys in the chat ever want to know about price. Crazy. They never like, how much was that? Like, we're the ones that are asking, I wonder how much this is. And then Josh, I was gonna skip over this, but
dude, this brings back so many memories from when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I saw this thing.
So we got ourselves the crowdfunding Mattel. Is he a better image? There we go.
Apparently, though, you can do a payment plan on this one, which I think is a great idea for crowdfunding.
Oh wow, 20 inches tall and 40 inches wide,
and like 30 something deep.
Do you get these like 3D printed WCW blocks?
Yeah, you get everything there. All the lights like flash and work, and
it looks like you got the little the display stuff in the back there too. With all the audience.
Oh, you get that too. That's right.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a cool set. The figures, I don't know about the figures. Some of them look okay.
Yeah, I wish I was more into the wrestling, because this stuff would just be awesome. What? Ultimate Warrior, what are you doing?
You get the Gene Ultimate Warrior.
You got a tiny waist. Look at that waist. It's super tiny.
I can't tell if these are digital renders or not.
They don't look...
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no nipples. They look really... like, I don't know how to explain it. They don't look all the way real.
they're probably test fires or test shots.
Yeah. There you go.
You don't see the pins there on the feet there, so those look like a solid piece for the feet
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird. Not my favorite Ultimate Warrior, but it is also a way to lure people in because people love Ultimate Warrior.
And somebody told me that the figures coming with this are the Ultimates, like the nice ones. Look at those biceps.
He's huge. Again, the small waist. I mean, I know they juiced up at times to keep that physique, but I mean, I'm not talking about the package. It just seems very, very tiny there.
See, look, Laser Pants agrees. We need the oh, not that one. Yeah, Ted, where's the nipples? I need painted nipples on my.
I need painted nipples on my figures. Like, there shouldn't be a reason why they shouldn't be there.
Like, if he didn't have nipples, I'd be like, fine, he doesn't have nipples. We don't need them. But it looks weird without them. It looks like a mannequin.
Now, it'd be weird if they had them sculpted in. Like, if you go to pick up your figure and your thumb just rubs over the nipples, that would be a little weird.
It's like Braille.
Right.
Look, none of them get nipples. None of them.
They're weird looking.
Dude,
and it's not even really the nipples thing, like the Hulk Hogan.
I'm telling you, these are not real. These are 3D. They gotta be.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah.
Look how thick. Why is his bandana?
Like, I'm telling you, these ain't real.
Is that a military helmet?
Maybe. Oh,
did he wear a Hogan military helmet at some point?
I don't know.
Because that's his hair, but it might be a military helmet. And then you got.
And the colors are just like way crazy too. Those pins, those aren't real pins either. So that's why I think this is a 3D render.
I'm hoping all this gets better. I mean, they got the skin tone of Hogan right. His head sculpt's good. I mean, it's not the horrible, but I've seen better Hogans. And is this Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Pink Rey Mysterio?
What's he doing with his hands?
He's doing.
And
He's
look
doing
how
the
big his
Italian.
hands are too.
Hey! You guys like to ski?
Yeah, these got. Whoa! Whoa!
The cracked out Ultimate Warrior,
Right?
or he found the guy that rear-ended him in the parking lot.
He's like, you, you brother. They all sound like Ultimate or Macho
Hulk.
Man to me.
Oh,
And the Hulk.
this is the one that I want. I want the
This one,
Diamond Dust
he's still. They're all tweaking a little bit, but
they're fake. This is not what the final product is looking like.
I mean, if you can, that's a solid pose. Oh man, I just lost my spot. There we go. But it's a solid pose.
Yeah. Well, they should have done it. He should have been.
What's he doing with it?
He's scratching his butt.
he's flexing so hard that he shit. So
Pulling out a wedge.
they need to implement that. Like, what company did the Goku that had the bicep that when he bent his arm, it went up?
Yeah. God. Hulk,
See, Hulk heard him poop. Look at him. He's like, I heard it.
Was that you? Change your shorts,
Yeah,
brother.
I think out of all of them, Rey Mysterio looks the worst.
He looks weird. Whoever look at the left arm. It's wrong. You see how it looks? Look at
his face.
Hey.
It's like really cartoony. Maybe it's before they get the 3D print. There he goes with those hands
there
again.
He is again.
Oh, there we go.
That's good. But again, the figures are sort of there as like accessories in a sense anyway, because the main thing is the entrance.
Yeah, LaserPants says it's all digital renders. That's why they look so weird. Because if these are all the Ultimates like they've been doing, the Ultimates look really good.
Ultimates. See, when you say that, I just go straight to Super 7, and it makes me sick to my stomach a little bit.
Always think about Fwoosh.
Oh, he's like, Ultimates. And here we go. Here we go. Since Dacre's dived into these a little bit, we got a lot more shots. And let's get some opinions. What do you guys think of this?
I'm probably going to get this one.
I'll get it. But
just for the mask.
Just the whole.
It's a cool design, but it's Spider-Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ma'am.
Right. Like that's but I'm like,
it's ma'am.
The Spider-Woman, I guess Spider-Woman no, this is from the movie, so it's not even comic.
Yeah, this is totally movie.
I guess we'll have to find out. I like the design though. It's like crazy looking.
You know who could have done really good with this figure is McFarlane.
I mean, then you'd have had giant freaking ball pegs for the wrist, and you'd have had this diaper.
The sculpt would have been like Rey Mysterio says.
But
McFarlane's the one that originally designed Cyber Spider-Man, Cyborg Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but it looks like we're gonna be paintless for the boots. They started right here. But
they also on the other boot they started painting on that one too. The web.
So you're gonna have to finish your own Spider-Man, but I mean I think this has potential.
I think it needs a wash.
I mean it definitely needs a wash. I mean look at all this. They're with this whole line, it seems like they cut corners for some reason.
Well, like Dacre was saying, they look really cheap, but there's a lot of like not cheap things going into them. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about, like the Peter B. Like it looked
7.9 inches.
Like the webbing on his costume needed to be like painted instead of just nothing.
And then we got. I don't even know who this character is.
So that's supposed to be Jessica. Is it Jennifer or Jessica? She was a Spider-Woman, but they've changed her ethnicity, but she's pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Like Jessica Drew, I think it was, or something like that.
She looks pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's
He said
pregnant
she's supposed to be.
in this. She's supposed to be pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So she got the feature you push the stomach out and the baby falls out, right?
Yeah.
Right, yes. The uterus.
Trying to explain that to the children.
A womb.
What are you talking about? Kids aren't playing with these, Josh. Kids don't play with toys anymore.
True. I caught my son playing with a Hot Wheel today. It was crazy.
He was probably bored or his tablet ran out of juice.
I think his tablet was dead.
No. I mean, it's not bad looking. I mean, it's very simplistic. This Miles is...
Dude, did you see the picture where somebody had him articulated? Like the way his ab articulates, it just like breaks over. It's so weird. It's bad. Oh,
they put a lot of texture in this.
Yeah, I mean, there's details in it that you just don't expect. It looks so cheap, but then you look closely at it. The fact they have like the thigh articulation and
Pinless.
Double kneecap, pinless joints, ankle rockers, everything. It's like crazy. I'm afraid to even bend that elbow.
No, there it is.
It's like the
there it is.
elbows.
There's that fold in half.
Yeah, if you see it from the side, though, it is so weird.
I mean, but they captured the head sculpts pretty well.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like what Hasbro is doing is they know they can't increase the price of the figure again, so they're making them cheaper. They're doing weird things.
Are these cheaper though?
No, they're $25.
Not for us.
But
I mean,
here's the crazy thing, though. I went to Walmart and I picked out this guy with my sons, and he rang up at $12.
There you go.
So
yeah, people have been finding. They found that the lady that I didn't know who it was, the Spider-Woman lady, that rang up on clearance as well. Yeah, so it's weird that these are already ringing up in clearance. And this is the one that you said you picked up too.
That's because Walmart and stuff, they already know that these are like Legends just aren't selling anymore.
Yeah.
Which this guy just looks like he just needs some
shoes.
Shoes, but he just the paint, like he needs the line work done.
Yeah. I mean, it has potential, but I don't know. I feel like he needs to fill out those sweatpants a little bit.
Right. I think the best one so far is the Jessica Drew.
But look what Ted said. If you need background figures, I guess a pregnant one isn't the worst way to go. Not sure where that would fit in on a normal display.
Ted, does having it in hand, does the head look too small on the actual figure? Because the head looks really small here with
already clearance, Ted.
It works with the neck.
It does.
But the problem is the eyes just look like they're too close together, like the eye lenses.
Yeah. Yeah, see, okay, it looks better in the box than it does on these photos.
Yeah. But look at that.
See, this is what happens, Hasbro. You hire whoever you have doing your toy photography, they just don't get it, bro.
Because they aren't toy collectors.
Because like if I took this picture, I would immediately erase it and start over because like that neck, that's not appealing to anybody to do it like that.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Hasbro, I can shield for you. Just send them over. I'll tell everybody how great they are.
You'll become a Hasbro shill.
Hell yeah.
You'll get blacklisted in the collecting community, man. If you're
I don't
a Hasbro
care. I have
shill.
no shame.
Her head sculpt looks good.
Yeah,
this one I was going to get her, but and she's got the pinless elbow articulation,
and double jointed for a female figure.
Yeah,
but I'd be afraid
feet too.
All that stuff right there would be QC issues like crazy.
Yeah.
She's wearing thigh highs.
She's thigh
high boots.
They don't match.
No, she's wearing sneakers.
Yeah, those are her thigh articulation.
It's weird that it's like sticks out.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't have any hips. They use like a skinnier, like lower torso to fit a thicker thigh.
Well, that's because we can't have sex appeal in our action figures. No. I saw somebody post a video of like in the new Lego Star Wars game, they got rid of Slave Leia's cleavage in the video game, and it was a Lego figure. this
Yeah,
this
I
is
like
better
that
than
head
the hood looks better
Yeah.
than the
Mezco.
Marvel Legend release one. Yeah, this is better than that Mezco.
Let's go.
That
weird
one looked
neck.
like garbage.
It's not too bad. Okay, so I guess they're actually not bad. But again, like if you're paying 25, is it worth that 25, do you think?
No.
Okay. There we go. Paying more for that package. Then you got this Spider-Man 2099. So
His tiny head and big torso.
Yeah. He looks odd.
Yeah.
But it's stylized to match the animation. At least they got the cape looking cool.
Yeah, but is it like that one though that always falls off, the Amazing Spider-Man or whatever?
I think it's permanently stuck on there. That ain't coming off.
Okay.
Yeah, they glue that thing on.
I don't know. I kind of like this one, but the proportions are really odd.
Yeah.
That's stylized, not the animation style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's you can't blame it on that. But I mean, it's again $25 for a figure with two hands.
Yeah.
Or well, a pair of extra hands, should I say?
We live in a crazy world.
Disney license getting expensive.
There we go. This one looks amazing, and you picked that one up too.
Yeah, I got that. That was one I went with. I paid the full price for this guy.
Yeah. Tonight will be the night.
It's gonna go. He opened for My Chemical Romance. Are all the buttons are all the pins and buttons like painted?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's even got like the anarchy and everything on there.
Right.
Switch. I'm gonna go solo for you, so you can. Yeah. See, I mean, that's
he's kind of cool.
Yeah,
he's definitely like I don't know. I might pick that one up just for a weird Spider-Man.
I mean, we don't get many punk style like characters, or figures in general. The guitar looks good. It's probably a reuse of one they already did.
Yep.
I think it came with that monkey and Deadpool or something, didn't it?
Well, it came out with the original Spider-Punk.
And then also the other Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. It wasn't a bad guitar. And then this one has all like the stickers on it and stuff like that.
What's weird is it looks warped though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
you have to heat that thing up. Yeah, look at it.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Because of that bubble of plastic pushing it out, making it a little S bend. That's unfortunate. But
it's that gummy plastic they use for the accessories and the joints. It's bad.
That's going to be scary. I want to know how that is when you open that one, how that's going to end up being for those joints, and if that plastic is a harder plastic or the gummy, because Zombie Wanda is pretty gummy, like in the knees and stuff. But
see, that's crazy because like Zombie Iron Man, he's all good. Like he's just good.
He's all good. Snap his leg off.
Yeah, just fucking. Yeah, he doesn't have the gummy problem.
But yeah, I think this is one that stands out the most. Kevin Womack, I'll be grabbing 29. You're gonna grab all of them, dude. And you're probably gonna get doubles. Your hauls are ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Judd saying that Gwen and Spider-Punk are the best two in the wave. I think they look good. I think that the big cyborg Spidey's going to be pretty cool too.
Yeah. But I haven't seen that one yet though, so they didn't have that one at the store.
And this one.
This is so disappointing. The effect is really cool.
Yeah.
I think that how they did the effect is pretty neat. But why'd they make them why'd they have to give them dad bod?
They're following the animation.
Why'd they have to animate them in dad bod?
So that I have somebody that represents me, okay?
But also look at it like if you took off all those little spots, you have yourself like a blank, like whatever you want it to be.
There you go. Just hit it with some spray paint and it's whatever you want it to be.
There you go.
You should put that body on the Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
You could turn this guy probably into a Scud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
So that's what my brain is going to right away. But I don't, for being the first time getting the spot.
Yeah.
Come on. The effect's cool though. But I mean, it's an animated style wave,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Hasbro. They're going to continue to keep cutting corners and cutting corners until we as consumers say we're done putting up with that.
I think it's getting pretty close.
The NECA Bride of Frankenstein dropped. I'm probably not going to pick her up. Actually, I might.
I didn't do any of the. I'm not. I mean, Universal Monsters. They're cool, but it's not my thing.
Ew.
I
So
got
she
the
has no
Mummy.
articulation in her neck. That head sculpt looks rough.
That's a weird choice to do it.
Is this the same stuff? This can't be the same as the Frankenstein. It might be.
Pretty sure it is.
So she looks like she has.
Yeah.
So I guess she does have neck movement, but it pegs out the whole neck for each head.
Probably to be like the movie.
What's different on the different necks that they would have to do that? Huh? That's weird.
I don't know.
Oh, Ted says he needs you to say good things about this one.
It's got soft goods.
No. I mean, I'm looking at it. This is my first time. Like, when I go live with you guys, I'm seeing it for the first time, usually myself. Unless I'm coincidentally.
NECAs are always really good. It's just we're wondering why the neck thing is all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the apps will look better for like around the mouth and stuff. But I mean, for what it is.
Because, like in the movie, that's how it was. It was real messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This is dope.
Yeah, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool.
Zooms in right on her crotch. Did not mean to do that. But
I like
that's gonna be good. And I wonder if we're gonna get one that's not black and white. I would assume, because that's sort of like
they usually do.
Isn't there one already?
Oh yeah, there is.
Is there?
Right. Yeah.
Huh. Well, we got a black and white version of one that I didn't realize existed.
Congratulations. We just covered the covered. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's one's bandaged, one's not. That's why.
Yeah, but then she has a neck here. Does this one not? These don't articulate, maybe, and this one's the only one that does?
Maybe.
I think it's because of the bandaged neck.
Well, but this doesn't have any.
It might. We don't know.
It could be just like my Leonardo. It's prevent me from snapping its neck.
There you go.
My Hunchback Leo's all jacked up. But yeah, it's not bad. It's
definitely. If you want this, go over to Hello Dope Toys and pre-order it
for all your NECA desires.
He's got all kinds of NECA over there.
Yeah, I need to get. I was wanting an Alf, but I ended up getting an Alf. Yeah. Now I got to get the last Ronin from him. Alf. I know, that's what I'm saying. I got an Alf now.
But yeah, Ted's
I need
awesome.
to get
like you
a last
order
Ronin,
and he ships it out like the next day. So.
All right, more blah 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 stuff that we don't care about. So we got a SH Figure Art reveal, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, for you SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z fans.
They have like an unlimited character pool almost. There's so many characters they can still do.
But they execute these so well.
Yeah. So that means you're getting this one, you're gonna get Dr. Gero, the other android. So this is going to be a cool one. But I'm glad I got out of this line.
I'm not, because you love this line.
They're too
expensive. The back of his head's all showing the circuitry and stuff.
Oh, cool.
But yeah. Oh, it's a limited run. Don't know why they would put that in there to try to maybe get people to. It's like it's a limited run. Hurry up. But not a bad drop from SH Figure Arts. Diamond dropped a bunch of cool stuff, which we get in there next time, but we can jump into some more NECA for you gargoyle fans out there. I haven't collected this. Dacre, you collect any of the gargoyles?
I do. Yeah, I've pretty much just the main guys. I have see, what is it? Hudson, Bronx, Demona, and Goliath, and I still need to get Brooklyn. I guess that's the one I need.
You found? Did you find? Because I've only found Hudson, Goliath, Bronx, and Demona. I need the rest of them now.
Yeah, that's what I'm at too. I got 4 of them.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And I guess this is Goliath's lady.
Yeah, I think so, and that's their kid or something. I don't.
She's like,
I don't really remember her from the show that much.
I think she was later in the seasons.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. I think.
How can you pass on this? How?
Easy.
Look at that. It's adorable, and it comes with its egg.
The egg is cool.
Yeah,
that's a big egg to give birth to. It's a size of a garbage can.
But
look at the garbage can right there.
It's like the other human figures that we're getting are coming with more folded wings for more of the figures, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like the girl is coming with Demona's folded wings. So hopefully they keep doing that.
Yeah, it comes altered.
Art, you need to punch your service provider in the head. It sucks. What's bad is he's in control of the screen. We can't even take it over.
Alternate heads, alternate.
Yeah. We got some grabby hands. You get an egg with a baby in it.
She's got her gold
belt
fancy
buckle thing.
Belt buckle.
Yeah. But like the Hudson, I really like the Hudson. He's great. He looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And then
I like the Bronx comes with a log.
Yeah. No, I thought that was a chunk of meat. It's not meat.
I think it's a log. I thought it was a log for him to chew on.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe it is meat.
But yeah, like the folded wings on them too are
that's
awesome.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna display all mine.
So it is definitely not my internet because my internet stayed solid. It's StreamYards. That's the unfortunate part. Like I was looking the whole time, you guys, I saw Dacre trying to pose his arms up and all that stuff. And I'm like, I hear you guys. I see you. And my internet, I'm watching my internet. I'm like, I'm still solid. So I got to use a Chrome at some point. I got to transition over, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Since that's who they're friendly with. But back to showing. But yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that we're done with.
I'm on Microsoft. Anyway. I'm on what is this called? I don't know. Edge.
You're on Edge, and it's not giving you issues. The weird little swirl.
I'm on Hardwire also, though. So.
Yeah, see, I'm using. Yeah. There's a bunch of things that it could be, and now I don't feel like going into it. Like maybe I need to reset my wireless adapter in my PC, and then I got to go and download this. And I'm like, all right, let's not.
You just pay your bill on time, Martha.
I work for the company, man.
So. I know. That's the one.
All right, let's share this, hide this, and but yeah, so we got gargoyles, NECA, fun stuff there.
Dude, I'm still waiting for them to start dropping those dinosaur figures that they showed.
And then one last breeze through, and then we're jumping into Almighty Legend news and everything, all the updates. But Cox Create was like, dude, have you checked out Premium DNA? And I've seen them. They've been posted around, seen some reviews, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give them a little bit of light too, because some of the stuff it's hits right in the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Baker, I don't know if you ever had any Barnyard Commandos growing up.
Just a few. It was kind of like I was getting a little older when they were starting to come out, and they weren't really accessible to where I was living. Like we had KB Toys, that would have been the only place I could have really gotten them.
Oh, I miss KB.
But yeah, I liked and for me they didn't really appeal to me. But I think they're cool. I mean, they definitely have some cool looks to them. I love the nostalgia that they're doing with these.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least they're giving them articulation, unlike the originals that didn't have. They were just pretty much like My Little Ponies that you attached weapons to.
Right.
But cool little stealth. I guess they have Stealth Ops exclusives.
I'm excited for the Earthworm Jim. Dude.
Earthworm Jim stuff looks phenomenal.
I want that Earthworm.
Yeah, I could really. I don't know how villains. I don't really need. I think it's definitely Jim and his extra heads.
His head pack, yeah.
But they got Mad Balls, Battletoads.
I think Battletoads and Banjo Kazooie are starting to ship in like May.
I think I stopped following these guys because they were part of, like, they were trying to launch their stuff through Megalopolis.
They are
Yeah.
I thought they were Megalopolis, and then Megalopolis became.
I don't know.
I don't know the details on that.
I don't know the details. I know Megalopolis is no more.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see, like, people, like, the Mad Balls were released.
Yeah.
Some of the Barnyard Commandos, like, they actually were following through with it, because these were some cool stuff, because nobody's really doing that nostalgia.
Yeah.
And the Mad Balls into characters was a cool idea.
They ended up with a bunch of cool licenses too.
Yeah, right. Garbage Pail Kids,
Mars Attacks, Perfect Dark. Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of rare. Rare.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they got what was that one? I had a Cookie Crumble. It was like the Food Wars.
Food Fighters.
Food Fighters, yeah.
The closest thing that we got to that was basically Moose Toys with their grocery gang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There was a guy recently that was doing like desktop thing.
Weird. Some of them are like, okay, I can see some of them being like, okay, it's that Food Fighter-esque feel to it, but they don't. Yeah. Some of them feel clunky. But they're like Daytime Warriors, I think is what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
I can't wait for these Battletoads.
I wonder how big they're going to be.
They're pretty big from what I've seen.
Yeah, because this is where they kind of were starting with the whole Megalopolis turning into premium DNA was the Battletoads. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then the Barnyard Commandos.
Yeah, they look. Oh, they even got videos already out.
Yeah.
29 points of articulation. But are they good is the question.
Ooh, that was a thin pin for that hand. If you go back up.
Oh yeah, the end pin. That's weird. The other hands don't look like they have any pins. I don't get it.
Maybe they.
I think they're looking at you like this, so you don't see the.
Maybe.
But I mean, you get
Did you
that.
go well with my turtles?
Yeah.
So
some pretty cool little accessories too.
The drill. Yeah, actually, they put it with a lot of stuff. I want to get one in hand, and I mean, especially when you're looking at a $52.99 price point, I need to see, is this $52.99? I've already been John Wicked a lot lately with certain figures and stuff like that, and because like ever since Mezco, and that's why Mezco I'll never win a Mezco like a prize or anything, because I called them out on their bullshit. Like,
yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's cool that they have this. And since I'm not lagging right now, let's get into, you did send me some images that we can go over here. And we got the baby head.
Yep, the baby head for the eyes. Yeah. So this is the rings around the eyes. This is called an ophonym. So there was a lot of requests to have actual real depictions of what angels look like for the line. They're like, oh, we really wish you would do a true seraphim and a real ophonym. And this is it right here. So this will actually come with the all-in packages. These head casts were made by Tristan Castillo of Immortal, I want to say Creations or Customs Collections, one of those C words. He did the Cthulhu for Mythic Legions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we've been chatting on Facebook and Instagram, and yeah, he's put these together for me. These will be part of, they're your STL files. So the nice thing is you don't have to wait for these to be made. You can actually just have a friend, or if you have a printer, you can just print it right there.
So now with the STL files, are there like limited numbers of prints, or how are you doing that? Or is it just like once you have it, you can print them off?
Once you have it, you can have it. It's basically, you have the all-in package. It's a reward to you.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And then I noticed also, what's
so behind him, that's a broken Michael helmet
that you sent me the pictures of. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
remember
so
it's got
he
like
has,
this, like his essence is coming out of his eye.
yeah,
And...
it's like it looks like a blue. We rendered it as like a blue flame that came out of it. Yeah, there's a little baby.
Oh, dude, look at it's like Men in Black.
Yeah, it's a little like baby, like Jesus, like God, like it's like protecting like the fetus.
Are the rings of eyes going to come off so you can just have
Yes.
like?
Oh yeah, they're removable.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and it's got this cool like when you actually take it off, it has this really cool like intricate like throne design. I actually just sent them out yesterday to Mark K Creations or Mark K Labs. He's a customizer on Instagram. Definitely give him a follow. But he's gonna paint them up, and yeah, so we'll have something cool to look at.
That's pretty cool.
Somebody needs to take this image and then put that Habula guy in there eating that food where he's taking a bite out of his food and he's just like chewing. That would look hilarious.
Yeah, so these are like the early renders where we had like more of the rings, but we had to like we cut them down so they actually would look a little more realistic. This is a much
Smoother.
easier design, and it gives it like that whole idea of the nucleus.
Yeah, like an atom.
Mm-hmm.
It's Matt's birthday today. Time for cake. I'll catch the rest of on the replay. May the almighty invisible guy in the sky bless your line. Oh, Judd. It meant to be good. That was a nice thing, I guess. Yeah. Well, enjoy the cake, Judd. Enjoy the cake.
He means the big man upstairs, not my wife.
And then more shots of it.
Yeah, so there's the like the helmet without the eye thing, the eye part. Yeah, so he's got like this cool.
There's
like,
a lot of detail in there.
Yeah, so you have feathers, and it comes out. It looks like a flame, like in the actual original picture. It looks like almost like a flame. Originally, you could either have the cherubim with a little baby, or you would have like a giant eyeball in there.
Oh,
the baby's way better than a giant eyeball.
Yeah.
Good choice. Yeah, here's this. This is ones that the damaged, battle damaged
Michael. Yeah, I figured something cool to have in there. Yeah, so he has like his essence is coming out of the side of his head, and his helmet's broken. It almost looks like horns instead of a halo.
Yeah.
So it gives it kind of like that, more menacing look to it, where we could have like Lucifer take that helmet and then put the helmet on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I dig it. It's even bashed in on the side.
Oh yeah. It's like the real thing. Like here's the real one.
Oh yeah, you got the let's go the layout.
So
you 3D printed.
My son dropped it after like our first convention. They got like damaged. Like, okay. Keep it battle damaged.
Oh, RG shows up like an hour later. What's up, guys? You missed it, Art. You're gonna have to watch the replay, but I do appreciate you jumping in now. So we got some of these that you're showing, and then boom, you sent this, which I noticed.
So right now, these are the armor pack. Right now, we had a contest going. We're going to be doing armor packs as part of the initial ask or the initial run that we're doing to get the first funding. They're going to be available in red, white, and green. People pick the colors if you're part of like the Facebook group. So we did white, and then there's also 3 other colors that I might use later on. But right now, these are a limited edition, exclusive to Kickstarter and conventions. So there's only a limited run of these. Yeah, so that's the gas.
This glows in the dark.
What's that?
So you heard it, guys. You go over there and order them up. I think you got like 9 days left.
9 days, yeah. And these will all interchange. And the nice thing about these is they'll fit on a Marvel Legends body. So
the way that I have them all designed. The Punisher, like some angel armor.
I had a picture earlier. I think it was on my Instagram or Facebook where I had one of the Valaverse Action Force figures who had like the black armor, like on his shoulder and his arm and the chest piece as well. It looks pretty
We'll
cool.
have to go to Instagram after this.
Yep.
After we look through these.
The armors remind me of, there was a game like Kingdom of Amalur or something. I don't know if you guys have played it.
I mean, it probably remind you of any RPG that has the armor swap and stuff.
No, because the one I'm talking about, it was more like biblical kind of leaning, so it was a lot like this.
You're talking about the Kingdom of Amalur was made. It was a McFarlane game, I think. McFarlane's part of it, I think.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I don't know. That's the vibe I get from some of these, especially like
then this happened.
Yep, that happened. Yeah, so we got pre-orders going for Almighty Legends on Big Bad Toy Store. The advantage is we're able to put out Gabriel on this one in the hopes that the whole thing is pre-order contingent upon funding. But they've been doing so well over there that they're actually putting money into our Kickstarter account to help with the funding as well.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
I mean, the wings look great.
The nice thing is the tooling's already included in Gabriel. So we get funded, we're gonna get Gabriel. Like that's just a given. So
we go. We got two
we'll
automatically,
and then we'll keep going. Yeah.
And then see, they both look awesome. Azrael stands out the most to me, in my opinion, just because he just looks menacing, especially with that sight that you designed. But yeah, this is awesome. This is big. So you're on the front pages of the BBTS.
Yeah. I think we're still there too. So they're still taking pre-orders. Another big announcement. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say something else, but yeah, I think we're still on there, but I think we're further down on the list, or we may have gone off.
Now, with them having your items on there, your figures, in reality, it's probably just like every other Kickstarter. It's better to support the Kickstarter because it's priced better than what Big Bad's priced at. Because I usually
they're 50. They're retail on there, so they're $55 right now for retail on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
But you also get the advantage on Kickstarter of the all-in packages, and you also can get the armor packs as well. So this Big Bad Toy Store, I only gave them these two figures. Where Kickstarter, the goal is to have it so that we're gonna have the next stretch goal, which will be the wing packs, and then also the armor packs as well. The wing packs and the head. I can't remember which one. It's a wing pack, the armor pack, and the next stretch goals, which will be really easy to get.
Yeah, I bet 88 Figs is stoked to see his work.
Oh yeah,
on Big Bad Toy Store.
I know.
Here, actually, why don't I just open up a?
Congratulations.
I just go to Big Bad.
Yeah, it's him and Realm of Toys, Figure Kingdom.
Frank.
And then what's the other? D Amazing. I have a couple of his photos on there too.
Nice.
I'm gonna go Big Bad Toy Store right now, and then we're gonna I'll bring up those images because those photos looked awesome.
Yeah, especially when he has like 88 figs that were like we're sitting on the throne. Like that one was just crazy. Yeah, I only have a few of the Gabriel one because these we didn't really have too much time when I found out that BBTS was going to do it. So
I remember talking to Frank when he got the prototypes from you. He was like, I have to be so careful because these aren't finished products.
Yep.
Gabriel's cool. I like that helmet.
Yeah. So
it's almost like he has eyes, but
yeah. And the reason why he has that head is because this is with him without the wings, so he's more of like an earthbound now. So he has more of like a panther type head.
Yeah.
Just like the Azrael, where you'll see him without his wings, and you'll have more. You can use the Paladin helmet.
Yeah.
As I'm dropping stuff over here.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, I love that photo. That's D Amazing. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I skipped over a bunch. I was like,
Yeah, because I think 88. 88 and Realm of Toys did the other one, right?
Yes,
The other
yeah. So only
character,
one that they did the
Galadriel.
photos for Gabriel is D Amazing.
Okay.
I hit something that keeps my stuff popped up. What did I hit? Close? No. I don't know why all this is still staying open. Yay. Oh, there it goes. Jeez, man. Technical issues. All right. So we're back. We were looking at this one. Switch that.
Yeah, you notice he's got like battle. He'll have battle damage on him, and
then this is what he
we're gonna
comes
go
with. This is what you get when you invest into an Almighty Legend.
You get the cool
Fully
base.
articulated body armor that's removable. Alternate heads.
Yeah, everything's removable. 50 points of articulation with the wings. So the figure itself, I think, is about 34 points. The wings add an extra, what is that, 16?
Yeah.
And then they come with an exclusive, the translucent figure stand. So even if you order from a retailer and if you order from a Kickstarter, everyone is going to get that stand with the first wave. So the first wave, everybody's going to get the stand, and then after that, if we do a second wave, it's going to be an extra, just to give you the kind of that flexibility, a limited edition.
And you
guys out there that
you have
don't like
the bigger upscale version, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
so here's the stand, the bigger one. This is 10 inches, so it'll be like half of this. Reason why is so that it's going to fit a puck light. So you go to a Walmart, Target, get this, and it will light up. But when it's smaller, light can travel in a smaller distance versus where it's bigger. It's going to take longer for light to travel. So it's going to actually like really light up your shelf. It'll be smaller, but the guy will fit right on there. And the plan is to have some sort of a whole system. So if you have like the Mezco stands or NECA stands that you can actually just plug into it. So just an inexpensive way to kind of make your figures,
I have a ton of Mezco stands that I don't really use because I keep all mine sort of grounded. I use a couple that are in the air, but not all my Mezcos need flight stands, so that'll be perfect.
And those bases have the foot peg built in, right?
Yes, yeah, the foot peg is built right in. It's like perfect. 2 pegs right here, and they have these cool, like, they'll have the symbols of the
skulls look good too.
Guys and the bad guys, and you have like all the skulls on it.
So yeah, you guys need to get over to Kickstarter. Back it there, you get it for a better price.
And you get the STL to do the all-ins too. Yeah, so these will be removable too. So the plan is to have like different color ones for each figure, and you can interchange them as well.
Nice.
See, we're learning all kinds of new stuff this time.
But yeah, so that's Gabriel. Gabriel, that's the second figure. They got it for $54.99. Get the price deal by doing the Kickstarter. Probably even get them quicker through the Kickstarter than ordering through Big Bad.
Yeah, well. Especially with that whole thing with the Valaverse thing.
There we go. There's 88 photo.
That's a beautiful photo.
Yeah, 88 did a great job on these.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how awesome this figure is. I can't wait.
Especially how he got the wings to stand up, because like the wings are just in a test. They're like the test wings. So like those things aren't meant to really be posed right now. So they're kind of like they don't have like the proper like pins and stuff that are in there. But he was able to like get them just to like stay just right. So kudos to him.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. I remember when he was showing us these in the chat before he posted them and stuff. He was like, "What do you guys think? Is this good?" Like this one, the levitation one is awesome.
Yeah, so I think this one's Figure Kingdom or Realm of Toys is the one that did this one. Realm 89. Yeah.
Might be Realm. I'm not sure. No, I don't think this is the Realm.
Okay, so this must be.
I think this is Realm.
Well, no, this looks like D Amazing.
Yeah, Amazing. Yeah, with the purples, and the blue.
Maybe the other one was Realm. I can't remember which ones he did.
D Amazing can just take figures to a whole different level. All this figure photography just made it show. It's like I'm looking at. I'm like, man, gotta do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All these companies should hire toy photographers. You know, we get better angles, more dynamic. We make them look cooler than just some vanilla pose in front of a white background.
Yeah, the scythe looks really good.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to have them in those different colors and even like the glow in the dark. It would be awesome on this guy.
Yeah, and that's really what, especially if we get the translucent color, like the blank figures. That was the next stretch goal after between Gabriel and Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 88 figs right there.
All those skeletons. I think they're either the Foosh skeletons or they're the Walmart skeletons around Halloween. You can get them for like 98 cents.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the alternate paladin head, and then that hood is removable in the next one, so you can have it on both. So the hood's removable, and you have more. This is the more of the raven head for him.
Yeah,
which makes more sense. You know, you got the wings out, you got to have that raven head.
Right.
Yeah, it's tons of awesome photos. Just really, I mean, you chose some good figure photographers to represent, you know, to capture your figure.
And that throne, that's the one that came with the McFarlane. What was it? Apocalypse or no?
Oh
no,
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, yeah. I was gonna say Doomsday.
Yeah, I took mine and gave it a black wash. It looks great.
Oh, cool.
Now you got him with all his stuff sort of laid out.
And I made sure too that he would have a sheath on the back because I don't like having like weapons where you can't put them anywhere. They just have them on the display.
Yeah.
So
that's like one thing. Like this one, like this Awok, like he has two swords and two daggers, but I mean only one sword is supposed to go in the back. But I got them both in there. There's nowhere else to put anything else.
Yeah.
So there's the blowout of the articulations. Yeah.
Not going to talk about Awok right now, Josh. No. Can't talk about that.
We're talking about the sheath.
We're talking about Almighty Legends, and not how I'm. Yeah, I'll voice my opinion when I do my Awok review.
Oh, look, Dacre, Ted with Hella Dope Toys wants to know if there's any wholesale options.
Yeah, there are wholesale options. Same thing with BBTS. I have wholesale and wholesale options. Definitely.
Where should he get at you to get that info?
Just maybe Instagram or even Facebook, Dacre Bush, Facebook, and then Almighty Legends on Instagram. And then we can just chat via email. I don't know if I know Ted.
Go Ted. And then you got a really good representation of saying this is what you're getting with that figure. Like, you know, this is a prime example of why those stretch goals and where stuff comes into, because it's a lot of pieces. You know, it's a lot of
tooling.
artists and tooling and
that's why it's a big ask for like the first initial ask is to get the tooling done for this. But once you get the tooling done, then the tooling is a lot less because we now have the tooling for the wings, we have the tooling for the armor pieces for those two figures, and we have the tooling for like the weapons and stuff. So that's why
at least you weren't asking for $750,000 like the car.
I feel like what about I was a car?
Yeah, there was remember that Kickstarter for that car? It was like their goal was like $750,000.
It was and it's I don't know. They burnt their bridge with their association with 1/12 car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing this probably in a couple of waves to do these, just because I know that I have a big ask too. Like to get everything fully funded all the way down to the ground, it's going to be about $500,000. So I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to strategize a way once we get this one done in order to make the next one so that it's a lot easier on the wallet for everybody and a lot smaller of the stretch.
But you see your ask is like I had some people that even commented on when we did our first, people don't realize it. Like consumers don't realize the actual investment or how much stuff costs to make figures. You know, it's like,
changed a
oh, I'm going to
lot.
come up with the idea and I'm going to have a factory make it. And it's like, they don't understand all the ins and outs. They just assume they're seeing these other Kickstarters and this and that. And they don't know the whole stories of everything, you know?
And part of two is like a lot of these Kickstarters are corporate now. Like they have that backing where it's not really designed by like a guy like me who's an independent artist who may not have the skills with the sculpting, but I'm finding like the right artists. I'm making sure that everybody that's been helping with this project is recognized for the work that's happening. Because this is not just me that's putting this thing together. There's like designers, artists, production managers. You know, we're working pretty hard to do this. It is a big task, especially in today's market where you do have sort of it's a lot easier now with the Kickstarters in that you have like people like Mattel and Hasbro and, you know, Mythic Legions, all like kind of not just Mythic Legions, but you have guys who have already have establishment in the market to create things where it's a lot easier for them, where they don't have to really incur too much of a tooling cost or a production cost. So it's where I'm kind of like, okay, I am that independent artist that wants to be able to create something amazing for me and for hopefully everybody else. And yeah, it's gonna be an our project versus a my project, because we're gonna I'm showing you the true cost but you're gonna get this. I mean, you're getting 50 points of articulation in those
Soft
wings.
goods.
Those wings will fit other 6.5 inch figures. So you're going to be able to, those wings perfectly peg into the back of a Mythic Legion and also into the back of a Marvel Legends. Like if you have an Archangel, with his little backpack piece, those will fit right there. And then the lower wings, they're on a smaller peg system, the way I designed it, so that they can actually pin. If you have like a Dremel, you can just Dremel in the back of like a Boss Fight Studios or a 4-inch figure, or even Joy Toy. You can pin in, you can actually put those into it, so they'll actually fit a 4-inch figure as well. So, because it's a whole like I'm a customizer, so I want to have the ability to be able to change stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why you have kind of like this base model, but everything there is removable. So it's not just these are all one solid pieces. So that's kind of also where this whole like larger tooling cost comes in, because those are like the shoulder pieces are tooling costs. You have the gauntlets, the thigh armor, the leg armor, the hoods, the chest armor, the waist piece, the soft goods. So it's I hate that it's a big ask, but I think the value is there.
Yeah, it's like those like old school Ronin warrior figures where you had the armor that could all come off. And you know, if you look at figures nowadays, even Mythic Legions, we love them. We showed that we picked some up. You're not getting much removable. You're getting the pauldrons. You might get some wings and stuff like that. But you're not able to strip them down butt naked to where they're just, you know, the body underneath.
Right. Yeah, and they don't. I mean, unfortunately, they don't have like the double jointed elbows. They have like the single chest piece, which is cool because you can interchange them with other parts.
Yeah, the modularity out of them.
Single. So yes, they can save on the cost because they also use like a similar buck style for several ones. So you have like, this is your knight figure, so you can repaint this a different way. So it kind of, you can spread your costs out. So that's what my plan is with having like being able to build that base figure and be able to build around it.
Yeah, because then you're tooling out armors that overlay the body and tooling heads and stuff like that. So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
Yeah, the first batch is going to be more expensive, and then everything after that you just get cheaper because you don't have to keep paying for it.
So I mean, I think it's gonna be awesome. I think that people that shouldn't worry about what you're at, like the ask is. It's not like you're asking one person for all of it. So it's like, if you like the figures,
Super 7 charges you the same amount of money for less articulation.
Yeah.
So,
and you can't take off all their stuff.
Yeah.
You know. But that's that's just the thing. It's like because what person made a comment is like, oh, it's this much. It's like you're not paying that all yourself. It's if you like the figure, go back it. You want to aim to get a Gabriel? Let's aim to get a Gabriel as well. Like support the Kickstarter, support the figure because you like what it stands for, you like how it looks, you think it can fit in with your collection, or you want to try something new. And I think that some people just are so skewed with certain things, But I think it's gonna be a good Kickstarter. I think you're gonna get funded, no problem. And especially with having on Big Bad. I mean, it's showing that like, hey, Big Bad's putting you out there. They understand how awesome the figure is. You got all these figure photographers that had the like super prototypes in their hands, pulling off some amazing shots with a very soup prototype. Like I understand that they're loose and floppy at times and stuff like that. So imagine getting a real one in hands. Like that's
and they will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the crazy thing is like people need to realize beyond what toys are when they're straight out of like a factory packaging, But
I was messing with Ted. He said, and uglier Power Ranger heads.
That is true. Those Green Ranger human heads are horrible for Super 7.
Everybody needs to go back Almighty Legends and like Iron Man says, raise the roof.
I mean, we're almost there. We are 80. We're like 81 or 82% right now of funding. We got 9 days left. Like the amazing thing with the Big Bad Toy Store was I didn't think that they were going to clear as much money as they did in like 3 days. So I put it out there. I think it was on Friday, and by Monday morning, we had already sold 1,000 units.
See, I don't understand why people they're so against just getting it through the Kickstarter. They'd rather pay $10, $15 more than to just order it from the Kickstarter.
You also have the email reach of Big Bad Toy Store, where I'm getting all of my marketing is organic. So mine is basically hashtags and sharing with you guys and people online it's where they have already got like 10,000 people that they can just email blast it out and say, hey, new thing out there. So that was just a huge hit for me, that the fact that they could do that for me. So.
And still, there's a lot of people that don't understand Kickstarters. I think a lot of people don't understand it. Like when you see something Big Bad, oh, it's a figure on Big Bad. I've ordered from Big Bad before, and it's sort of like that. I've done it before. Like Kickstarter's new to a lot of people if they haven't backed something before.
Well, and then you need to hit the 5K Toys guy back up too.
Yeah, I got to talk to him. I hope he's okay.
Before the 9 days.
Yeah.
I'll send
Jason, if you're here, hey, call me.
Like, hey, are you guys gonna get the Almighty Legends so I can buy them or what?
Right?
Yeah.
But no, it was definitely fun to have you on a second time to do that.
It was fun just to like talk about other figures too with you. That was
I love it. I need friends.
Hey, unboxing art's always a friend.
I'm always am. I'm always willing to chat it up and talk about whatever, play games, stuff. I'm the one that usually reaches out to a lot of people, and I'm the random phone call that people get, and they're like, it's like 2 PM. Why are you calling me? Or I'll do a video chat because it's just like, hey, why not? Let's talk about some figures. What's going on? What'd you pick up? Like, and that's sort of how the community should be. And you getting on here and being a toy collector yourself, with obviously we see it in the background, everything, and you're able to just give your opinion on stuff and show off pickups that you picked up. I mean, that's awesome. People can see behind the creator of Almighty Legend a little bit more.
What's crazy about all the backgrounds behind us, we could probably buy like 3 nice cars.
Very much,
3 nice cars with our collections in the background. Right?
Yeah, but they'll probably only give us enough for like half of a car. So
yeah,
that is true. That is true. We'd have
to that guy from the Force Awakens. What was his name?
I mean,
Plop.
Yeah.
We got 2 credits.
Because I got there's a shelf of Mythic Legions get some good resale value.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah, Mythic does.
Yeah, so I could probably I have a shelf of goblins and and a forest troll and a bunch of Aether and Leodicea stuff. So I'm like, okay,
Oh, wow.
we might be able to get into a better car than we think.
Probably, hopefully.
So.
Yeah. At least a Ford Pinto.
But yeah, so it's definitely been a blast, and we're
Yeah,
definitely
thank you.
winding down. Anybody in the chat have questions to to Dacre or Cox Creator or myself? Ask them now as we're winding down. We're gonna go around. Cox Create, where can everybody find you?
OnlyFans and no, I'm on Instagram as the name you see here on the screen. Cox Create. I do terrible photos, so if you like shit photos, go over there, check them out. Hit like because I cry if you don't. All that jazz. You can find me on YouTube's Monday night on Toy Talk and Wednesday night here. So
your photos are good. They're not poop.
yeah.
They're good. They're entertaining.
I'm my own worst critic. I hate them.
'Tis the artist's way. Oh.
Uh-uh. Ted
no.
says he wants me to be macho. Oh, I'll give you some macho man before we go. Maybe. Who wants some macho man? Oh yeah, brother. We're missing our host, but he'll be back. I promise that, boy. All right, there we go. He was ending it, but he just left. He's like,
He just left.
I can't do
Well,
it
if you need to
anymore.
find me, I'm on Instagram, Almighty Legends.
There you go.
I'm on Facebook, Kickstarter. You just look up projects for Almighty Legends. Action figures, I'm usually the third one down underneath Savage Crucible.
It looks like Ted's going to hit you up on Instagram probably.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Ted. Yeah.
No.
Awesome. And then
you can find unboxing art.
I did have one small announcement I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Was that I'm actually going to be working I'm creating a whatnot profile to be able to be a seller on there as well.
What are you going to sell on there?
Well, eventually, so we're going to do the Almighty Legends, and then we're going to also do I'll also sell my collection. Like I'll have collectibles as well.
Like auction, like little auctions.
Yeah. And then what we're working out details on is maybe what we're gonna do is we'll have like for the Almighty Legends, we'll have like some check fires and some like prototype stuff.
Oh, cool.
See if that people have interest in that once we start getting into like that's kind of like once we get into production and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we're having something set up there.
Well, that'll be cool. Yeah. So Ted, like Dacre's gonna be everywhere, guys. He's gonna be here. He's gonna be there, over here. But
I'm available.
How does Art usually end this thing? What's that shit he says? Keep on collecting or something like that. Oh, here he is. There he is.
Jeez, man! Right when you're saying your stuff, and I'm like, boom! Again, it's StreamYards. It is confirmed. It is StreamYards for me because my internet is stayed down the whole time.
He already went through all his socials and whatnots.
Well, you can't find me on State of the Art because my internet's or StreamYard's being crazy. But yeah,
it's hit or miss with Art.
Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with it. Like I said, I might have to download Google Chrome, but you guys you're using the Bing stuff too, Josh. So
yeah, I'm on Microsoft Edge, but I have the Ethernet ran to mine. So,
but that shouldn't matter because I mean,
laptop, so.
Yeah,
I'm pulling in full bars, like it's like maxed out because my wireless gateway is like downstairs below me. So, and my stuff isn't like lead floors or anything like that. So, I don't know. But all right, so you guys heard where you can find Dacre and all this stuff, where you can pre-order. You can go to Bigbadtoystore and also support the Kickstarter. All the information will be down below. And anybody that is watching after we've aired, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for all the support. And don't forget to share these streams and my channel with your friends and fellow collectors. And hit that like and subscribe while you're at it. But as I tell you,
if you like having Dacre on more, let us know in the comments. We like having Dacre on.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get some thumbs up for Dacre. And I do thank you guys again. And as I tell you the end of every video I do and every state of the art. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.